Hello, everyone. Greetings. I'm Dr. Chetna Preeti, and I'm going to explain comprehensively about the topic content marketing. Before I delve into the topic content marketing, let me just explain the brief outline from where this topic has emerged. In marketing management, we have marketing mix, and in marketing mix, we have promotion mix. Promotion mix, we have in modern promotion mix, digital marketing. And digital marketing is promotion of products and services through digital medium. So it can be through online websites, through social media, through email, and content marketing is part of digital marketing. That is, it is one way of doing digital marketing. Now, let me just show you one example first of a blog, which is part of content marketing. In this blog, you can see this is a blog of Business Today, which is providing information about the different types of news, which will be part of Business Today magazine, which comprises of business news as well as economics news. So short clips of what type of news will be available in Business Today. So that is mentioned in the blog. So this will lead readers towards the Business Today magazine and finally subscribing and purchase of the magazine. Before talking about content marketing, let me just show you some meaningful and relevant statistics. So, with the help of content marketing, the marketers or the organizations are able to generate demand, they are able to nurture subscribers, or they are able to grow loyalty with the existing customers. You can see the data that is 74% of marketers say that content marketing is helping them generate demand. 62% say that it is nurturing subscribers, audience, and 52% say that is it is helping them to grow loyalty. You can see the data further, which has been given by HubSpot.com, which is a reliable information providing website. So here you can see the blog posts having 19.47 percentage were the fourth most popular content format, which was used by the marketer, and short form videos, which all of us know we use, that is 29.18%, and images 28.95%, and similar such types of content marketing, which is flooding the market through online marketing. Now, moving on further, let us understand what is actually content marketing. So with the help of content marketing, the organization or the marketer, they are providing relevant, valuable, meaningful content to the audience, to the customers. Here they are helping in attracting, or they are leading to long-term relationship with the customers by engaging the customers, and through long-term relationship they are creating trust and they are able to retain the audience. So, content marketing is not a direct form of selling, but indirectly, it is reaching out to the audience, making the audience aware about the brand, about the products and services, engaging with the customers, attracting the customers, and thereby helping the brand to gain awareness, information, as well as creating long-term relationship with the customers and thereby leading to purchase. Now let us move on and understand and see that what are the objectives actually of doing content marketing. So whatever objectives we have for promotion, similar objectives are there for content marketing. So creating awareness or educating customers, that is one of the important aspects or the objective of doing content marketing. So here you can I'll just give you example where HDFC through its financial literacy program is providing information as well as building brand about the various financial instruments of HDFC. Now, Zomato is reaching out to the food lovers by providing food reviews through blogs, through social media, and thereby leading the food lovers towards their brand. So it is helping Zomato to reach out to the potential customers and converting them into leads. Now, with the help of content marketing like blogs or social media, here the Nike is putting its name on the product as well as the URL. So it is leading to higher ranking in search engine optimization as well as through social media reaching out to more consumers. And for improving conversions, let me give you an example where Nykaa is providing tutorials of how to use its cosmetics. And this again providing product reviews and looking at these short videos, the consumers are moving on to the website or to the stores and thereby purchasing the product. So it is helping Nykaa to improve its conversions. Moving further, there are different types of content marketing, which you will be understanding in today's presentation. So you can see different types of content marketing, blogs, copywriting, search engine optimization, and video content, short form and long form video contents. You will be understanding through this presentation. Besides the different types of content marketing, you will be able to know about how through YouTube revenue can be generated. So YouTube monetization, use of artificial intelligence tool to support content marketing, plagiarism, authenticity, then measuring content performance to check how it is performing, content calendars, cross-platform content distribution, challenges of content marketing. So these topics will be covered one by one in the presentation. Now let us understand the first type of content marketing. Blog is one type of content marketing, and it is actually a short form of weblog. And with the help of text, with the help of videos, with the help of images, a dynamic online journal is created, which is regularly updated. Now, blogs consist of certain elements, key elements are there, as you can see. So first one, keyword research. I'll just show you one example where the words which are used, the contents which are used for the search engines that should be relevant, which are used by your audience, by your customers. So this will help you in higher ranking in the search engine. So here you can see the example of the words which are used by the Apple blog. This is of a blog of Apple Security Research. So the words which are used, security research. So it is leading to higher optimization of search engine. Another element which is there that the blog should have a compelling headline or attractive headline. And headline will lead your audience or customers towards reading of further blog. So here example, the best way to lose weight, tips that actually work. So you must be seeing regularly such types of headlines where it says that 5 best way of losing weight or 5 types of diet which can be utilized for losing weight. So all these are attractive headlines. The blogs usually have a structured format. So here the example which you can see where it is having a structured format of introduction, having a body copy, as well as the conclusion. So this is one kind of structured format. Then with the help of blog, you can use certain words, certain prompts, which will lead the consumers towards action. So words, I'll just show you an example. Here, the words along with various websites which are there through blogs which are there. Different words can be utilized. So e-commerce, buy, shop, order, newsletter or community, subscribe, join, sign up, or general it is learn more, see more. So such types of words, such types of prompts can be given in the blog so that it will lead consumer towards purchase, it will lead consumers towards signing, subscribing, or joining the community. Then the blog is usually dynamic in nature, and plus it is in reverse chronological order. So here in the example, in the slide, you can see that latest information about ITC is shown with the help of images as well as the text of ITC products as well as the brand. So that is why it is considered to be dynamic in nature. And whatever is the present information that is mentioned on top of the blog. So that is why it is having the element of reverse chronological order. Now, moving further, let us understand what are the key objectives of a blog. So as understood earlier about the objectives of content marketing, similarly here, providing awareness or sharing information with the help of blog as well as building community. So the blog of Harley Davidson is providing information about the motorcycle as well as the journey which the Harley Davidson riders can have together. So it is helping in bringing the like-minded people, people having same interest towards their brand. So this is sharing information and building community. It is also helping in creation of brand awareness as the latest information of the example which you can see of Tata. So new vehicles information or picture is there. So it is creating brand awareness for new products as well. The blogs are also helping in creation of customer engagement, as you can see in the example of Harley Davidson blog, where the consumers are asked questions that do you want to have a free hat, from where you can get the hat. So consumers can purchase different types of accessories if they are a buyer of Harley Davidson. So regular such types of events updates as well as the other types of accessory purchase which the consumers can do with the help of blog leads more and more attraction as well as engagement of the customers. So what are the benefits of having blogging as a content strategy? One, that it helps in reaching out to more and more customers without any cost. So it is cost effective, and with the help of the blogs, it is generating more and more traffic towards the brand. Now, with the help of uh, blogs, you can see the example. If the right type of words or the contents are used, it lead to higher ranking and visibility on search engine. So example, you can see in Google, the blog of healthy eating habits for students was mentioned. And the first blog which you can see, this is of Delhi Public School, DPS Warangal, where it is having obviously relevant content and text, which is leading to higher ranking. Now, SEO is also helping in developing leadership because you're continuously updating the information about the brand, the benefits, you're engaging the customer. So it is making your brand stay top on the consumer's mind. So this is helping in developing leadership of the brand as well. With the help of blog, the potential customers can be converted into the proper customers. So this is a kind of lead generation. And it is also beneficial to earn revenue, to earn money. Example, you can see in the slide that this particular blog is having monthly visit of 1.2 million, and the revenue which it is generating, that is of 9 million as of January 2023. Moving on further to the next type of content marketing, you have copywriting. You have to understand about copywriting. So this is again a kind of writing, which is an art of doing persuasive writing to reach out to the customers or to the audience and lead them towards action. So what kind of actions? As mentioned earlier also, it can be signing up, it can be subscribing, it can be purchase of the products or services. Now, the data which you can see, which is a report by Coherent Market Insights, that the global copywriting service market is estimated to grow from 25.29 US billion dollars in 2023 to 42.22 billion US dollars by 2030. So it is a extremely and huge growing market. Now again, there are certain elements which are part of copywriting. One, that is you have to be very clear and you have to be concise. So in the first few seconds, if you are not able to make the customers understand, then you have lost the game. So here in the example, you can see the words which are used, that buy Mac or iPad for university, and along with that, the benefits which the consumers will get of AirPods with Mac or Apple Pencil with iPad. So it is very clear that what will be given to the consumers by the brand. Now, the copywriting also should share benefits along with the features, because features tell and benefits sell. So in the example, you can see the Slack homepage, where instead of just listing technical features, it is leading with a headline that your people, projects, apps, and AI all on the world's most beloved work operating system. So it is talking about the benefit of the product. So this is another element of copywriting. Then copywriting can be more engaging, can be more helpful for the customers to the audience with the help of various social proofs which can be shown. So example of Airbnb website, where the feature, it is featuring user generated content and reviews, which is helping in building trust with the potential customers. In copywriting for different mediums, you can create urgency. That is, you can show some kind of time sensitive offers and or limited availability of products are there. So this will lead consumers towards faster action. So you can see the example of booking.com, where it is using offers to get people for more sign. And nowadays, personalization and customization is very, very important. So make your writing personalized for the consumer. So this will help consumers be more attached with the brand. They'll feel important and they will feel that the brand is taking care of it. It is doing personalization for customers. So these were the various elements of copywriting. Moving further to another type of content marketing. So we have search engine optimization. where with the help of relevant words, text, images, there is higher visibility and ranking on the search engine. And through this, organic traffic and online presence is enhanced. So in search engine optimization, we have two elements here again, on-page SEO and off-page SEO. On-page SEO is helping in creating more visibility of the brand through its URLs. So the elements of on-page SEO, first one is title tag. That is just like headline. So here I'll just explain you with the example, which is mentioned here, Algebra Basics for Beginners. This is the title tag. And if you're describing your headline more, that is actually meta description. So meta description example, learn how to do algebra as a beginner. Now there are again certain specific words or queries which your customers put online. So such types of words should be part so that you are more visible on the search engines. So example here, online beginner algebra courses. Now another one of the element is internal linking, where hyperlinks can be used so that these hyperlinks, with the help of hyperlinks, the consumers can reach from one page to your website. Now, besides online SEO, we also have off-page SEOs or off-page optimization, which builds your brand reputation, which builds reputation of the website. So the elements which are there, backlink is the element where it is like citation or the references. So the third party links which are there, which is increasing visibility to your website. This is backlink. Online directory listing is just like phone directory, which is leading to the visibility of the website with the help of online reviews and ratings. So more reputation will be built of the websites. So online SEOs and offline SEOs, these are part of content marketing. Moving further to video content marketing, all of us are quite aware of short form of videos and long format of videos. And in this slide, you can see the Visol State of Video Marketing graph of 2026. So from 2016 onwards, if you see, there has been almost constant growth till 2026, and presently 91% of businesses use video as a marketing tool. So short form of video, which all of us consume regularly, it is actually under 60 to 90 seconds, and it might extend to 10 minutes. And these are available on the platforms like TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts and Facebook Reels. And in mobile immersion, the format is vertical, 9:16 aspect ratio. So I'll just show you one example of a short video. So this was an example of short video. And moving on further, let me just show you that there are different types of video formats which are available, or different ways of doing or creating the short form of video. So here you can see, I'll just show you again further. In short form of video, there can be use of animation or live action, which will help you in understand what type of product or service it is. So I'll just show you the example. So here you can see the meditation video of the Headspace, and you will understand what I'm trying to tell you.
Imagine you're walking down a street. It's a street you know well, maybe one you walk down every single day. But you're so caught up in your own thinking, wondering what you're going to have for lunch, thinking back to a conversation you had earlier, that you end up falling down a hole. Now, at the bottom of this hole, you find yourself thinking, how did I end up here? Worse yet, the next day, you do the exact same thing. And then again, the next day. It may not sound like an especially cheerful idea, but as an analogy for the mind, it's really helpful. Because so often, we follow the same habits of mind over and over again. And so we find ourselves in an emotional hole, maybe even a place that's really painful. But imagine if you started just noticing, being more aware of your surroundings. Sure, maybe next time you'd realize a little too late and you'd still end up in the hole again. But maybe the time after that, you'd notice the hole and choose to walk around it instead. This is what it means to train the mind. This is what it...
So this was an example of how meditation is helpful. So again, moving further with the presentation. So another type of the short video which can be created, this is of the demonstration related to product. What are the features of the product, or what are the functionality related to the features of the product? So I'll show you another video which will help you in understanding how product demonstration can be done.
Bring anything to life. I feel like we have an applet that helps people bring anything to life. Do you want to show that one?
This was crazy and kind of meta because the prompt was really, give me an app that allows me to bring anything to life that I upload, whether it's like a document or whatever, make it interactive. And so in this one, you can upload anything. I've actually uploaded 3 things here. So first was our original blog post about vibe coding. So you can see that on the left. And then on the right, what it actually did was it made a mini vibe coding app inside of the experience. And you can see I can just like touch things to edit them, make it blue, make it rounder. And it's kind of crazy.
This is a cool blog post.
Yeah, so in itself, it just understood that and then gave it an image of a chess game. It actually made it a working chess game.
That's crazy.
And I think that's the thing about this. It like surprises you with what it comes up with. It's just really creative. Like I gave it an image of Lyria and cassette player. And then it allowed me to do this, and I think it's going to play some sound. Yeah, so there you go.
Nice.
So it just surprised me. Now I have a lo-fi beat cassette player. Exactly what I need to focus.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to turn Bring Anything to Life into its own app because I feel like it sticks. It works every time. I feel like, Amar,
So this was an example of how product demonstration can be done, where explanation about Gemini AI was being done by the people, how Gemini AI helped. You have seen in the video that how Gemini AI is helping in creation of, say, chess game or how music was being played with the help of Gemini AI. So that demonstration was being given in the video. Short form reels all of us consume. So you know already. Let me again just share short form reel with you for better understanding. So this was an example of short form video which all of us consume. And moving further, there are consumer testimonials also where the consumers are uh, reviewing and talking about the products which they have already utilized and how they are feeling about the product. So I'll just show you another testimonial example of how videos are made.
Antiperspirant.
It just has to work.
Dry is everything.
Have you tried new Dove Advanced?
Very, very smooth.
I'm not messing around. It's soft. I did not know that antiperspirant could actually make my skin feel good.
Your antiperspirant should give you more than just protection. New Dove Advanced Care for softer, smoother underarms.
So this was an example how consumers, after using the product, are providing their reviews of the product, how they are feeling after using the product. Further, educational types of video content also can be made, which helps people understand about the products or the services, or it is educating people. So example here, you can see, which I'll show you, that with the help of video, the kids or the children are taught about opposites.
Learning opposites. The ladybug is little, and the elephant is big. The ice cream is cold, and the fire is hot. Playing the guitar is noisy, and reading a book is quiet. The men are pulling the rope. The man is pushing the rock. See the young girl? See the old woman? Black is the opposite of white. There is a clean pig, which is the opposite of a dirty pig. The giraffe is tall, and the frog is short. The red mailbox is empty, and the blue mailbox is full. A cheetah is fast, And a snail is slow. Happy is the opposite of sad. And the feather is light, and the rock is heavy. Thanks for watching.
So I'm sure you must be finding this video quite interesting, and this will definitely help the kids understand the meaning of opposites. So such types of videos can be created for educational content. Then besides short form videos, we also have long form videos. I'll just show you an example where the timing is more than 10 minutes, and with the help of long format video, you can talk more about the brand, give more information about the brand. You can use storytelling as a kind of format with the help of long videos. So I'll just show you an example.
और क्या पता ये ट्रेन आपके साथ साथ ही चलने लगे। कहीं दूर इन पहाड़ों के ऊपर से झांकती इंडिया की सबसे हाईएस्ट पीक भी दिखेगी। और अगर रास्ते में आपको चाय की खुशबू भी आने लगे तो समझ जाइए आप वेस्ट बंगाल की सबसे खूबसूरत जगह दार्जिलिंग में हैं। 6,700 फीट की हाइट पर लोकेटेड दार्जिलिंग ईस्टर्न हिमालय के खूबसूरत पहाड़ों में बसा हुआ है। और इसकी खास बात यह है कि यहाँ इन ऊंचे पहाड़ों में भी
I'm begging you, stop using Canva and ChatGPT like a children's toy. AI will create more millionaires.
ट्रेन चलती है और इसी वजह से यहाँ पर है इंडिया का हाईएस्ट रेलवे स्टेशन।
और इंडिया की हाईएस्ट रेलवे स्टेशन है, मतलब इससे ज़्यादा हाइट पे कोई और रेलवे स्टेशन नहीं है इंडिया में। और सोचो इतनी ज़्यादा हाइट पे होने के बाद भी स्टीम इंजन है जिसके थ्रू ये टॉय ट्रेन ऊपर तक आती है। कोई और जैसे कोई डीजल इंजन नहीं है, वो स्टीम इंजन है जिससे टॉय ट्रेन इतनी ज़्यादा हाइट तक आती है।
इंडिया की हाईएस्ट रेलवे दार्जिलिंग हिमालयन रेलवेज, जहां आपको आज भी सालों पुराने स्टीम इंजन बस ऐसे ही रोड पर घूमते दिख जाएंगे, जिनमें से कुछ स्टीम इंजन्स तो 100 साल से भी ज्यादा पुराने हैं।
So this is an example of long format videos which was more than 14 minutes, which you can see. And these are the types of video formats which can be utilized by the organization. And moving further, let me just tell you how monetization can be done with the help of YouTube. So with the help of YouTube partner program, the people who are creating YouTube videos, they can generate or they can earn revenue with the help of the advertisement. As you saw in the long format video, an advertisement had come in between. So with the help of advertisement, earning can be there. With the help of super chats, with the help of super thanks, then with the help of YouTube premium partnership, again, earnings can be done. And channel membership can also be created by you, so that with the help of that, more members and more earning will be there. And let me just show you the video again, which will help you in understanding that in short way or in long format, you can earn money with the help of YouTube videos, or the organization can earn money with the help of YouTube videos.
YouTube monetization. I'm going to cover the different ways that you can make money on YouTube itself once you meet the YouTube partner program requirements. Now, obviously there's other ways you can make money off the back of your YouTube channel as well, and I've got links in the description if you want to dive further into that after this video. So in this video, we're looking at how YouTube itself pays you. So in order to get paid by YouTube, you do need to be in the YouTube Partner Program, and there's actually now 2 tiers of the program. There is a lower tier and a higher tier. So to be eligible for the lower tier, you do need to have 500 subscribers, you need to have 3 public video uploads in the last 90 days, and you also need to have either 3,000 public watch hours in the past 12 months or 3 million public shorts views in the last 90 days. You also need to be in a country or region that supports the YouTube Partner Program. So once you've reached this level and you've applied to be in the program, you've been accepted, this is going to unlock supers for you. So super chat, super stickers, and super thanks. And this is really at the core of YouTube fan funding. So your fans, your followers, your viewers have the ability to either donate to you via chat, so super chat. So while your live viewers of that live stream can send you a promoted or boosted chat message, which also includes a tip or a donation for you as well, with an amount that they specify on their end. Very similar to this is super stickers, again while you're live, so you need to be doing a live stream, that your viewers can send you a sticker, which also has a monetary value associated with it. Again, think a tip or donation from your viewers. But it also unlocks super thanks, which essentially gives you the ability to have that same capability, but not while you're live. So you can actually have a thanks button that will appear under your regular YouTube videos, that at any time when someone's consuming your content, they can click on that, they can send you a message as you would a YouTube comment, and they can specify how much money they want to donate or send you at that point. And all of these super chats, super stickers, and super thanks, they're all designed to stand out on your content as well. So it highlights the viewer, their message, or their sticker so that they stand out there as well. This lower tier of the YouTube Partner Program also unlocks YouTube channel memberships. Think of this like your own Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee, but built directly into YouTube. So the way this works is you as the channel owner can enable channel memberships, and then you create different tiers or monetary amounts that people will pay you on a recurring basis to be a channel member. And each one of these tiers that you create could be different amounts, but also offer different perks, as YouTube calls them. So a perk could be something like access to exclusive live streams, access to exclusive community posts, exclusive content. There's also ways to integrate this with external platforms as well, for even sharing course content or deeper dive stuff. But this can be a great recurring revenue model for you, where it makes it easy for your viewers to support you if they like what you're doing, and obviously to get access to some of these perks that you offer too. Now it's probably worth noting that while you get access to all of these things at these different levels, you definitely don't need to have them all set up and running. You get to choose, and that's what I love about this, is that you can build the business or the revenue streams that you want off this. So if YouTube channel memberships sounds like a nightmare for you to run and to set up all the perks or whatever, then you don't need to do it, but there's an opportunity there for you. Now in terms of the fan funding options that we've covered so far with channel memberships and the supers, you as the channel owner get to keep 70% of that revenue after YouTube takes a 30% cut. And the last thing that you unlock on this lower tier YouTube Partner Program is YouTube Shopping. Again, only if this is actually functional and accessible in your country or region. But this is where you'll have the ability to promote and sell your own products or merchandise directly on YouTube. And when you set this up, you can actually have your own products and things showing up beneath your videos, but also while you're live too. Now to set this up, this is where you will need to be using an approved platform, something like Shopify. There's other options as well. And obviously have your products and everything set up for sale on that. And it's going to create a link between the two for you. So that's what's available right now in the lower tier of the YouTube Partner Program. But if you're in that program and you're progressing through, your channel's still growing, then once you reach the requirements to enable the full tier, you don't need to reapply because you're already in. Just those extra features are going to unlock.
So this video is quite explanatory, and you could have understood that with the help of YouTube, how you're going to earn money. And you have lower tier, higher tier with the help of which you can earn money. You can earn money with the help of super chats, super thanks, stickers. You can earn money by selling your products with the help of YouTube. So there are different ways of earning money or revenue with the help of YouTube. And I've shared the link of this particular video in the references also. So this will help you in understanding about different ways of monetizing with the help of YouTube videos. Now moving further, as I have talked about the flow of the presentation, there are certain artificial intelligence driven tools which help and support content marketing. And artificial intelligence, as all of us know, has gathered great prominence in today's world. So with the help of artificial intelligence driven tools, the contents can be created, relevant contents, interesting contents can be created. How it is performing, that can be checked. Performance tools are there, and the maximum benefit which can be gathered with the help of content can be optimized with the help of AI-driven tools. So few of the examples, I'll just let you know that with the help of ChatGPT, which I'm sure all of you must be using, and Jasper AI or Copy.ai, high quality contents can be created, which will help in reaching out more and more audience. You can do analysis with the help of AI tools. So Hootsuite Insights and Sprout Social are few of the tools with the help of which you can track the performance metrics. There are other such tools like Hashtagify and SEMrush will help you to generate relevant hashtags and keywords. Then you can post regularly, properly with the help of certain tools like Buffer and Later. So it will help you in understanding the time where it will be best for you to post the I'm sorry. So these are the tools which are mentioned together in the slide. ChatGPT, Jasper, I've already mentioned. Canva, I'm sure all of you must be using to create presentation or videos. You have Lumen 5 also as the tool for video content creation. Another aspect which I'm going to explain about content marketing, that whatever content is being created by the brands, by the marketer, by the organization, it should not be illegal in the sense that it should not use somebody's intellectual property without giving citation or reference of the original person, original author. If this is done, then it will be considered as plagiarism, and this will have legal consequences, and this will create a bad reputation for the brand. So it is necessary that you do content marketing ethically. So brands are always very conscious that they are ethical while doing content marketing. So there are certain practices which should be utilized by the brand, that is best practices for plagiarism. So one, that is you should always cite or give references so that the credit is given to the original authors and sources. And you should always paraphrase if you're not giving citation so that it is not plagiarized. And you can check the plagiarism with the help of various softwares like Turnitin or Drillbit is there, which will check how much original your content is. And the best option or the best practice is that you create original content, you do brainstorming, you do research and develop unique and original content. Moving further, again, this is an important part of content marketing where you have to be authentic, you have to be honest with the values of the brand, you have to be transparent of what matter you're putting. Anything which you are putting in your content should not be dishonest, or it should not be manipulative for the audience or the customers. So for this, it is necessary that if you are having, let's say, affiliate links, or you are having paid partnerships, so it should be made clear to the audience. And whatever facts, figures you are mentioning, that should be well researched, and that should come from credible sources. Again, when you are writing content, you should see that the relevant matter is mentioned and nothing is creating overhype related to products or services or giving unrealistic promises. And with the help of, again, content, the best practices that you create your unique stories or real stories and then share with the consumers. So these are the best practices related to authenticity. Moving further, whatever work we are doing, that should have a certain check, or we should have the tools to, or the metrics to measure how it is performing. So to measure the performance of the content, there are certain key performance indicators such as engagement KPIs are there. So engagement KPIs will have the number of likes, share, comments. You can understand how many people are being engaged to your brand. Time on page will show that how much time the audience are giving to the content which you have shared, so be it blog or the video, so how much time people are giving to your content. Scroll depth is that how far the consumers are scrolling down to the content which you have shared. Click-through rate will help you in understanding how many clicks were there on the link. So it'll help in further generating traffic on converting the potential customers into actual customers. Bounce rate will help you in understanding that how many people are looking at the content and they are just moving away without taking any action. Now, there are other key indicators like you have retention and audience KPIs. In retention and audience KPIs, you will understand, or you will come to know about the new or already existing customers. Again, they are returning or visiting. So follower growth will help you in understanding that how many new audience or the consumers you are attracting with the help of your content. Pages per session will indicate that how far the audience is reaching out to your content. Email open rates will help in understanding that how much interest the consumers are having in your email content. Another key performance indicators are conversion KPIs. And in conversion KPIs, it will help you understand that what kind of actions people are they taking, or are they taking any action or not. So in conversion rates, with the help of conversion rates, you will understand about the percentage of people who are actually taking action. So again, be it the signing, or be it purchasing, or be it subscribing. So such types of conversions can be checked with the help of conversion rate KPIs. How many people are turning into new leads, which can be understood with the help of lead generation. And how much it is costing to gain a new customer with the help of your content. So that you will understand with the help of customer acquisition cost. And obviously you are writing content that then it should give you some benefit. So how much direct revenue your content is giving you. So that can be understood, that can be known with the help of content-driven revenue. So these were the key indicators through which you could understand that what type of performance your content is giving. Moving further to the next topic, that you are creating different types of content and you are using different platforms. So you have to be very, very organized. You have to make sure that things are synchronized on different platforms. So now I'll make you understand this, that how content calendars can be made and how different platforms can be utilized properly for distribution of your content and timely distribution of your content. So content calendar helps you in being organized and providing relevant, timely messages to the audience or to the customers. And there are different tools like spreadsheets or Google Doc or other types of specialized softwares which will help you in developing calendars and plus utilizing different platforms effectively. So when we are utilizing different content calendars as well as different platforms, so you should know that what type of content you are making and you're going to share, what type of actually content will be used for what type of platform. Okay, so if you're using, say, Instagram, if you're using Facebook, so what different types of content will be used in Instagram and what different types of content will be used for Facebook, that can be mentioned in the calendar. The actual text can be mentioned, the links or hashtags can be mentioned in the calendar. And when you're going to go live, on which platform, what time, everything is mentioned in the calendar. So it is quite helpful in being organized for the organization as well as the content creators. So I'm just showing you one example. In the slide, you can see that this is an example of the content calendar which has been created. So in week 10, you can see Monday, March 3, event is Team Day, channel type of content, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, person who is in charge of this particular content is Helen, and it will be published on which type of platform, that is mentioned here, X, and what type of content will be there, that is topic, pictures from the team day. Another example, week 11, you can see Friday, March 14. So the type of channel, LinkedIn, Facebook, who will be in charge, Mike, and what topic will be there, email marketing, tool comparison, and the link of the article is mentioned in the calendar. Then in week 12, again, you can see the example, Monday, March 17, type of content or channel is blog post, person in charge, Mike, and it is, the topic will be SEO basics on X, and the link is shared over here. So all these details about the type of content, about the link, about the hashtag, about the type of platform it will be used, what time it is going to go live, everything can be kept on the calendar and it can be transparent. Everybody should know who is related with this particular work. They should know and understand when what is going to happen related to content and who is in charge. That is also identified so that there is no confusion related to who has to do what and when it has to be done. Now, everything which I have explained about content marketing, which was part of the earlier flow, as I told you. So I told you what content marketing is. I told you what were the objectives of the content marketing. I explained what are blogs, what are the objectives of blog, what are the benefits of blog, why blogs are used. I explain about copywriting, the meaning of copywriting, how it is a persuasive kind of copywriting. Then what will be the elements in the copywriting that has been explained. I explained to you about search engine optimization. So the on-site elements, the off-site elements, which are part of the search engine optimization. So all these different types, plus the videos, short format videos, long format videos. I've shown you several videos, like in short format videos, examples of testimonial videos, educational videos, short form reels. All these videos, I've shown it to you so that things are very, very clear in your mind that what are different types of content marketing. Now, besides different types of content marketing, I have also explained about plagiarism. I've told you how plagiarism is very, very important, that you have to give credit to the person whose intellectual property you are utilizing. Otherwise, there will be legal consequences. And what are the best practices of avoiding plagiarism? That has been explained. I've told you what is authenticity, that you have to remain original and true to the brand. You should not be manipulative. You should not be showing unrealistic aspects related to your brand. And the best practices also I have mentioned in the presentation, where you have to see that you're developing original contents, you're not being manipulative. So such types of examples also, I've explained it to you. And further, as I've explained it to you about the content calendars which are made and how different types of platforms can be utilized to distribute your content, how you can be well organized with the help of calendar, and you can have timely, relevant content distributed with the help of different platforms. Now, obviously, everything comes with a challenge. Content marketing is also not without challenges. So let me just give you example where whenever you're watching reel, if you're not finding it interesting, so you'll just scroll it further and keep it scrolling until you find something interesting. So if the content which you are providing to the consumers are not attractive, if the consumers find it boring, then and it is not updated regularly, then there will be saturation in your content, and consumers, as all of us know, and we are also audience and consumers, so we have become very, very fickle. There is less concentration, so the consumers or the audience will move on to newer contents if they are not interested, if they get bored looking at your content. So that is one of the major challenge. Then it has to be regularly updated, as I showed you in the examples of the blog also, that whatever new is there related to your products or services or your brand, you have to regularly update the blog, or you have to regularly update with the help of making short videos or reels or long format videos, creating story behind it. So in that way, you have to be consistent in the type of content which you are providing to the audience. You have to be regularly updating your contents. That becomes in itself a real challenge. Then you can understand about the performance indicators, but whatever work you are doing and the kind of investment which you are making in any type of products or services, it is necessary that you know how much return it is generating on your investment. But again, it becomes challenging there are certain metrics which you have to understand, or you have to use Google Analytics to understand how much return your investment in content marketing is incurring. It is a bit of a challenge. Obviously, you can use softwares to understand and measure about the return on investment. Another challenge is that whatever content you're providing, that has to be unique, that has to be researched properly with the help of brainstorming, or you do a lot of research, look at different things which the competitors are doing. You have to remain different. You have to differentiate yourself. You have to create unique selling propositions so that your contents are highly attractive for the audience and for the consumers. So the constantly uh, creating new types of content as well as content being of quality is quite challenging for the marketers as well as the organization. So there are a few of the reading material references I have mentioned. I've mentioned here about the long form of video format, which is there, how monetization can be done with the help of YouTube. All these videos I've shown you in the presentation also. You have seen that for YouTube monetization, the details about YouTube monetization is there in the video. So YouTube partnership program can be understood in detail, comprehensively with the help of this particular video. And what are the benefits, what is actually a blog, and different types of elements which are part of the blog. Everything is mentioned in the reference which I have shared. What is content marketing? So for that also, reading material reference has been shared to you. And artificial intelligence tools, which I have explained to you. So use of artificial intelligence tools, different types of artificial intelligence tools are there for enhancing the content marketing. That reference has been mentioned. And everything which is associated with the topic which I've explained to you. So references I have mentioned so that you have a better understanding. You can watch the videos also, you can read the articles, you can read the blogs, and you can have a better understanding of the topic. Now, finally, content marketing, as we have seen, it has become very, very relevant, and it is actually has become a backbone of digital marketing, because in any type of digital medium we are using, we have to write relevant, engaging contents which are attractive, contents which, with the help of going through, if the audience are reading and going through or watching your content, this will lead further towards action, which is very, very necessary, as we all know that through promotion or through marketing, there's an AIDA model which we have, where we can gain attention of the audience, we can create interest or develop interest with the help of relevant content, and through relevant content again create a kind of desire to the audience, to the consumers, so that finally they take action. And what is this action? So there can be several things related to action which the consumers or the viewers can take. So consumers' final action which we consider is purchase, but it can be related to that consumers or the audience are aware of the brand, they are gaining more information about the brand. If the consumers are leading themselves towards purchase, it can be first-time consumer, it can be repurchase. So with the help of content marketing, we are not, obviously, as I've explained to you, it is not direct selling, but it is an indirect way of reaching out to the audience. So the audience should be able to not only purchase for the first time, but the content which should lead the audience or the consumers towards repurchase. And as you must be aware that if you are able to retain the customers, it is cost effective as compared to creating new customers. So if you are able to retain the customers, that is best way to create loyalty for your brand. And if you're able to retain your customers, and if the customers are talking positively about your brand, again, this will create a positive word of mouth, which is a great form of promotion for all types of organization and its brands. So content marketing has become very, very important in today's times, and it is important part of digital marketing. And obviously, you have to provide the content which is relevant and which is meaningful. If you're not providing meaningful and relevant content, that is, if you're not providing, let's say, the right content for your for the key or the keyword for search optimization, then obviously your blog or your content will not be ranked higher on the search engine. So search engine optimization will not be done. So to create better value, or if you're showing, let's say, a short reel or creating educational content, then if people are not watching your videos, they are just scrolling through, then creation of content is of no use. So whatever matter or content you are giving to your audience, to your customers, it should give them certain value. Then only the consumers will be attracted towards your brand, and they will be more engaged with your brand. And videos and blogs, as I have seen the data or the information, 91% of the organization are saying that videos, short form as well as long format videos, have become an effective mean of promotion for their brand. And this is a great way to attract the customers, to create interest, to create awareness, to create desire, and thereby leading to purchase of the products or services. And for blogs also, organizations are saying that with the help of blog, those who are using the blog, they are saying that 55% more traffic is being generated with the help of blogs. So moving further, the key takeaway, one of the key takeaways which all of you will have with the help of this presentation, that artificial intelligence has become an integral part of every organization, and the organizations do not want to be left behind. So all the organizations, obviously, if they are having financial resources, they want to provide more and more fund so that artificial intelligence can be utilized and can be used for their organization purpose. And one of the purpose is the tools which can be used for making contents better. So as I told you earlier also, that ChatGPT you must be using, you must be seeing that whatever prompts you are giving, if you are wanting to write a mail, or if you have an idea, you want to write something about the idea. So ChatGPT helps you in writing properly with proper grammar, with citations. And obviously, it is not as if that copy paste should be done, but the contents have to be checked and rephrased, or citations if it is required, then citation should be given so that the relevant content is created. So artificial intelligence has become an important part of our life, and so it has become an important aspect for regular relevant content creations. The tools which I mentioned earlier, like Canva, I'm sure if you're putting the topic of the presentation and if you're mentioning certain relevant points, it will help you in creation of a proper presentation. But then you have to check, obviously, that the matter which is mentioned here or the pictures which are used, that is relevant. You have to check that. You have to make sure that whatever matter is there in your textbook, that should be added so that proper explanation can be done. Matters which are irrelevant, that should be removed. Pictures which are irrelevant, that should be removed. So all these work needs to be done. Or with the help of Canva again, you can create different types of videos. I'm sure as a student for various events or for invitation also, you must be creating videos, or you are creating invitations with the help of Canva. So AI tools have become very, very important, and for content marketing also, it has become highly important. So as explained earlier to you, all these are key takeaways related to the topic of content marketing. And I'm sure that all of you have understood the meaning, one, from where content marketing has emerged, evolved, and what is the meaning of content marketing, why it is important in today's times, and different ways of doing content marketing. Besides that, several other important topics have been covered in the presentation. Topic related to how relevant contents can be generated with the help of artificial intelligence, how plagiarism can be avoided, what are the different tools which can be used to avoid plagiarism, how you have to remain authentic, how you have to remain realistic. There should not be any unrealistic expectation created for the customers. And since we are using different platforms, so it is necessary that you have a synchronized approach, you have an organized approach. So for that, explanation about the content and content calendar has been done. And I'm sure that with the help of comprehensive presentation about the topic, you will have a fair idea of what the topic means and other relevant topics which have been explained to you. And I'm very, very sure that it will add value to you. So thank you so much.